Yeah, baby, live on the card channel again. It has been a hot minute, and looking forward to hanging out for, I don't know, an hour or two, ripping, of course, what you see in front of you. We'll go through this here in a minute. We've got Kyle that was out there first. So since Kyle was out there first, we'll let Kyle pick our first rip here in just a minute. And of course, Gerald falling in line out there as well. Remember, for Kyle, for Gerald, for anybody else that's jumping in, read this right below. Always read this, always, because we've got a thing that we normally do when we go live over here. If we can get to 20, if I see 25 live viewers, 25, that will trigger, not in a bad way, but it will trigger a giveaway. And the options I got tonight for the giveaway, I think are pretty fucking cool. I think you're gonna like it. So share the stream, get that number up. It doesn't have to stay at 25. We would love for it to stay at 25 and go far beyond that, but it has to at least hit 25. With that said, let's bring in from many channels, but I guess for our purposes here, since we're on the alts, the Speed Limit 155 channel, Trey's in the house. What's up, bro?
What's going on? Thanks for
Um,
having me.
Fixing to have some
It could be the
fun.
speed limit 155, or if you're into music, could be the comfortably dumb channel.
The
Depends on what
comfortably
you're into.
dumb. I forgot about that one.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah,
same here.
yeah. It's been a minute.
It's been a
I
minute.
am. I was thinking about the other night. I was thinking about the battles back and forth we had with members and whatnot.
Yeah.
And I was thinking I need to do a range session, and there's a couple of songs I was thinking about, and I may try to do that tomorrow. May try to get out and do a range session and do a little picking, and we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes.
We need to
Chris,
we need to have a guitar challenge, man. We haven't done that in a long time.
yeah, those are always fun.
Yeah.
Chris from the 740 in the house out there. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So May the 4th. So happy May
You
the 4th
rebel
be
scum.
with you. Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Tomorrow's
more
more
of a
my
Revenge
day.
of the Fifth. Yeah.
Yeah,
Revenge
no,
of the
I hear
Fifth.
you.
But
Tomorrow is more my day as well. Uh, Definitely. But yeah, let's get into this. What do you think? What do you think? Y'all ready out there
let's
smoking
do it.
space man jumping in? Most of the folks out there, they already know how this works. But so we've got quite a few things on the board, of course, and you can see that a lot of it's in pairs, and that's because you'll get to pick things when you do. You'll get to pick which pack, and then the other one, of course, will go out of play. We've got some things that are tonight that are personal rips, and then we got kind of some special things. So we've got over here in the corner, we've got some Topps Chrome 2024, and then because it is uh, May the 4th, we've got a, a Clone Wars pack here that I don't even know how old this thing is, honestly. And we've got a box bounty hunters. We've got Pokemon in the mix. We've got some 21 in the hanger boxes over here, some 21 football and 21 baseball. Then we've got some 2024 baseball over here with the tops in the Stadium Club. And then as far as the packs, again, getting back to the whole Star Wars thing, got the Rogue One. On the basketball side, we've got the 9091 Skybox as well as the 8990 hoops. Got the 89 baseball over here along with the 87. That's always a popular one, baseball. Over on the football hockey side over here, we've got the 89 football, ton of Hall of Fame rookies there. We've got the 90 football. We've got some 91 92 hockey hiding out over here in the corner. And then we've got the 90 hockey. So lots to go through. We'll mix in kind of the personal breaks, the other things, kind of as we move forward. So as far as the packs go, now the Pokemon count as packs, but as far as the boxes and this pack right here, they'll get ripped a little later on, so they're not in play as far as choosing. But Kyle was out there. Kyle was first, so we're going to let Kyle go. If you're out there, Kyle, are you still here? Are you still with us, Kyle? If you are still with us, Kyle,
Earth
pick
to Kyle. Earth to
what
Kyle.
we do first.
Death Star to Kyle. Death Star to Kyle.
All right. Yeah, he said, "Yup." So what do you want? You want baseball, basketball, football, hockey? Do you want what do you want? What do you want? Hopefully he was listening to what was on the board, and if not, he can kind of see it. Call out the color or whatever, and we'll get that going. He says he wants the Pro Set or the Pokemon. Um, well, you're supposed to pick. Quit being indecisive and be decisive. We're not going to put up with that shit, Kyle. Pick one. Killing me. You're killing me. He says he's
I'm
split.
split. That's what she said.
For those that are just joining us, yeah, read down below. Share this shit out because at 25 live viewers, we have a giveaway. All right. How do we normally do this? It's been a minute. I think I shift the top to the left, so we've got left and
Yeah.
right. I think that's how I normally do it. So now you got left or right, Kyle. Where's all the fire? Where's all the goodies gonna be? Right or left, bro? Let's get into this. He says
Left,
left.
he
Left.
said.
He's
All
going
right.
left. So right is out of play. Here we go. And hopefully uh, you guys help me with Hall of Famers.
I got you.
Not a whole lot of rookie action, rookie Hall of Fame action anyway, going to be going on with these. But the Emmitt Smith being the big one. The rest of them are going to be. Uh, and why are we not focusing? Let me see if I can figure
There we
out.
go. Looks good there.
What's going on?
It looks good right there.
Okay, cool. So we've got Pro Bowls, and most of the Hall of Famers are going to be in those Pro Bowl cards. Unfortunately, second year Rod Woodson, Steve
There's a Hall
Young.
of Famer.
So there we go. Well, Rod Woodson was
Rod
too,
Woodson's a Hall
I
of Famer too.
believe.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he is.
yeah. So pretty good here. Uh,
Broderick.
Hopefully we get back into the rookies and can find a few, but I'm not really calling out any names so far. I don't have any that is
Rod
questionable on the Hall of
Bernstein. Go
Fame.
Chargers.
That one right there was super hot card back in the day. That
Back
dude
in the
didn't
day, he had a cannon of an arm.
he didn't pan out too well.
Not so much. Not so much. You
And
know what? He
so,
stayed in the league for a long time, like a backup, so he made good money. He just wasn't the
right,
star they thought he was going to be. What is that?
right. Oh, it's one of
That's a
those.
pretty cool picture, actually.
Yeah, that is one of those. Oh, Hall of Fame photo
Yeah,
contest
I just
cards
thought that was
or
a cool
whatever.
picture. Oh,
And then
snap! Little
there's
Franco.
Franco Harris on the Super Bowl MVPs. There's one of those per pack. Those aren't special. And then these are part of the regular numbered set. At least I think they are. Yeah, they are.
No Bengals in there for Kyle. No Bengals. I
Nope,
don't
there
think.
wasn't, was there?
Mm-mm.
And we didn't get, for those that are out of the know anyway, notable rookies: Leroy Butler, Cortez Kennedy Jr., Sion, Emmett Smith. Emmett Smith again being the big one, which is the possibility.
Cortez is from Arkansas.
Yeah, yeah. So
He still
let's
is big in the Arkansas. Like he comes back and does like camps and all that, or did. I don't know if he,
yeah,
he did.
yeah. So I'm gonna let you, Trey, since you
Uh
were
huh.
helping out tonight. I'm gonna let
Yeah.
you go next. But we typically go in order with whoever shows up until we run out of picks. So let's see. Kyle was first. Gerald, you're going to be on deck, my friend. So be thinking about the packs you want to rip. From there, Chris from the 740, Smoking Spaceman, Artac, and then Nathan jumped in recently. So, all right. So, yeah, hang around. Nathan says, love those Star Wars packs. We will be getting into some Star Wars here a little later on. That was kind of the whole point of firing this up and hanging out.
Excuse me. Sorry.
So, Trey, I'm going to let you pick the hanger box
Uh
that we're
oh.
going for. Both are 2021. So the
Okay.
question is, do we go after the football Or we do go after the
I think you
baseball.
know where I'm gonna go. I'm going baseball.
Okay. Fair enough. And um, I've got a slight problem here in that I don't have a knife to cut into. A
That's not a
knife.
knife.
I don't have a knife. But you know what? I just found one that is handy, and you may recognize it. Looky here. What I just
Oh, look at that.
looky
When's that
there.
from? A couple years, three?
Looky
I don't know. Like 5
there.
years ago? I don't
Yeah.
remember. It's been a while.
Yeah. That was a gift for those that don't know. So that's
Yeah.
a knife we'll use. It just happened that it was kind of within arm's reach there. So let's get into these hanger boxes. They are kind of a pain in the ass to get into, and they suck. And I don't hardly buy hanger boxes anymore. And the reason that I don't buy, and people that pull some good stuff out of hanger boxes, but the reason I don't like them, and you'll see when we get into it, is it's just one big like cellophane pack. It's kind of
Yeah.
boring, and I like
Yeah.
ripping shit. So
Yep.
the boxes with the individual packs are much more fun than something like that to me.
Yeah. I get you.
Now you would pick this set because this set is a pain in the ass to read the names on. The design on this, I am not a fan because it is hard to read the names,
Oh,
and
yeah.
this
Yeah.
this being 21, of course I didn't want to influence your decision either,
Of
but this
course not.
being 21, um, most of the ones in here, I don't know. I don't have a clue who they are either. So the good
Now, does
stuff.
this say, when you said this is a tops what?
This is 20
2021? Is
twenty
this
twenty
just a
one.
regular?
Well,
Okay.
yeah, this is the Topps flagship, right? So this would
Yep.
be
Okay.
the normal
The
Topps.
regular. Okay.
Now there are some special cards, hits, potential inserts that I just moved to the back, so we're going to be looking at those last. If we get a card that's flipped around backwards, that could potentially be something.
Sure.
But like I said, I can't read the names, so that's going to be my problem. Is I'll literally take us forever if I even try, most likely,
Yeah.
to read the names on it. I'm not going to read them from the back. Not really.
Not
It's
really.
Jimmy.
Mm.
It's Jimmy
Jimmy
somebody,
Lambert? Jimmy
and it's a
Lambert?
rookie. Like looks like it might be. Yeah, yeah, Jimmy Lambert.
Uh,
I don't know if that's good or bad. That is a rookie. So we've got another rookie. So we're starting out with the rookies here. I rookies are typically at the back. Oh, that's Jared Kelnick. And can't read it. DJ Peters. That is also a rookie. I'm showing the cards in the back. No rookie on that one. So did we only get, was it CJ Cron? Like what that is? The Mike
there's
Trout
no,
card
this
in
is,
this.
it is tough to read. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, Eldemis Diaz. Yeah, it's tough, man. I do not. Oh, look at there. So this was the update. So that is a Mountie. That's a Ryan Mountcastle rookie debut. That was a hot one once upon a time. Don't know if it still is. Oh, that's Albert Pujols.
Is it a
Okay.
pool holes? There you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, that was a Pujols. The Mike Trout, if we are lucky enough to hit it, another rookie, uh Turk Scuball. If we're lucky enough to hit the Mike Trout, which, always nice to hit a Mike Trout. I
I'm
love the
sure.
photo of that Freddie Peralta right there.
Freddie Peralta. Good picture. Oh, snap.
Don't know. Oh, Jonathan India rookie. Okay.
There
Okay.
you go.
Okay. That one may need a sleeve at some point. Forgot about India being rookie in there. It's Will Harris. Those keeping score. We've got a Ranger, Nate Lowe.
Don't know that one.
And if you're wondering why I'm pulling it off screen, is so I can get it closer to read it. Kyle Funkhauser, hell of a name.
That's a great
Uh,
name.
that is a rookie. Ross Stripling is going to be that one. We've got John Bertie, maybe. Looks like we got Brad Hand. Man, at
That's
all
a,
the Joe Musgrove.
That's an unfortunate picture.
Right. All right. So flipping them around, and this is a stack. A stack, I'm telling you. Um, Yoshi, I can't even pronounce it.
Put up the camera.
Sugio? Yoshi Sugiro? Yeah. Those Japanese players, man, will drive you
It's those
insane.
damn Japanese people, I swear.
Yeah. It's Nick Nick Anderson.
My wife's
Uh,
Japanese. Don't think I'm racist, people.
yeah, right. Travis Shaw. Man, hey, need to yeah, just take it all in fun anyway.
Hmm.
Connor Brogdon, Franklin Killamay, and if I'm butchering the names, I apologize. It is what it is. Eric Gonzalez.
This is terrible. They need to redo this. That design's terrible with names.
They did. This is a fairly hated design, I think. Stephen Duger, maybe, or Duggar. Haven't seen any Chris Archer. Haven't seen any rookies in a while, so we may be through all the rookies. Ronaldo Torres or Torres, something like that. Here we go with a rookie debut, Clark Schmidt. Man, I thought that was a
Cool.
Trout there for just a second. The Trout picture is
Yeah.
really similar. Wrong color dude to be Trout, but that's Franchi Cordero. We got
You can burn that
yep,
cardinal if you want to.
Nolan Arenado. Yeah, yeah. All right. Bruce Zimmerman. No relation, hopefully, to the other Zimmerman. Will Craig. That card looks kind of weird. It's kind of a faded light color. Julio Teheran. Homeboy got some hair there for sure. Cole Tucker. Man, these take forever. Okay, we've got a
Hmm.
rookie again. Tyler Nevin.
Not bad.
Got another rookie debut. That's Christian Pache. And for those that don't know, the update, which is what this 2021 update, has the rookie debuts. So sometimes it's a true rookie, sometimes it's not. Frankie Montas, another Oriole, man. We're thick on Orioles, I think, with these. Pat Valakia. There we go with Josh Bell. And we're flipping back around again. Dylan Carlson. Being 21, it's interesting. These any of the rookies here, of course, have been in the league a few years at this point. That's Darren Ruff. So it's if you don't recognize a name, you probably never will, right?
That's at this point, yeah.
Jock Peterson is
It's not a
that
bad
one.
one.
We've got Mark Melancon, maybe. I'm pronouncing that right. Ooh, there we got a rookie. George Guzman.
Jorge Guzman.
Jorge. Stephen Brault is our next one there. Matt Beatty. We've got.
Guy looks like he's an usher at
Yep.
a theater.
Go
This way,
this
sir.
way. Yeah,
This way.
yeah. Trevor Rosenthal. Here we
That's
go
a
with
pretty cool picture right there.
that's Ian Anderson. Yeah, they got him right in
Mhm.
stride, didn't they? Trevor
Did indeed.
Cahill. Now I don't know any of the image variations or anything potentially on these. Ben Rortvet. Interesting. But sometimes they've got alternative images. We're not going to worry about that.
Mm. Mm.
If you're out there and we're flipping through these and you know for a fact that's a image variation, let us know. Jose De Leon.
De Leon.
De Leon.
De
Got
Leon.
Luke Raleigh. Kind of like Ponce De Leon. Trevor
Hmm.
Williams. Got a rookie here. Ben Bowden. Got a big old dude. Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, yeah.
He's a
Pablo.
fairly portly fellow there. John means that's what is this? Oh, near perfect no no is what that says in the corner. That's interesting.
I find it funny that they're celebrating a near perfect no no.
Yeah,
Because
Charlie
a perfect
Morton.
no no,
Right,
a near perfect. I mean,
right. There's Kyle Cody. That's interesting. Like he's playing patty cake or something. Like, give me the ball. Uh, Adam Engel. All right, now we get into some of the cool stuff. So here we go.
let's hope.
All right, we got a backwards card.
Yogi.
It's a die cut too. Check this out. Die cut, and it is the Yogi.
That's pretty cool.
Check that one out. That's a pretty one.
That's pretty cool.
So that one's getting a sleeve. We'll sleeve that one just because it is old school. And man, it being die cut, I don't know if we can sleeve it. There we go. It's difficult. That's a pretty card.
That is pretty cool.
We've got a backwards card here in the what 2002 or no we don't. I put them down. So there is our foil board. And you talk about being able and not being able to read them. With the foil
Yeah.
board, you can't for sure. Corey Nebel, maybe, on the foil board there. Now we've got a backwards. Come on. Ooh, we got a Topps Gold, too. Let's flip this backwards first. Oh, man.
Is that
Check
a
this
Yachty?
out. We have that is a
One of a
Yachty.
Yachty.
That is a
That's pretty
Yachty
cool.
in a full board throwback
One of the
design.
few Cardinals that I actually respect. Just throwing
That
it out there.
is 2002. Is that 2002 design, folks? I think it is. And not only a 2002 design, but that is a full board in a 2002 design. So that's pretty cool. That was pretty cool. All right, here we go with the our Topps Gold, and I can't read that because of the it's Key Brian Hayes. Okay, so there's our Key Brian Hayes and our Topps Gold, and that is Key Brian Hayes rookie too. Here we go with a
Mm.
Jonathan India rookie in the
Yeah.
'86 design. Man, check
Yeah.
that out. That's sweet.
One of my favorite designs.
That is sweet, man.
86, 87 were both really good designs.
That is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, and notice that here we've got
Mookie.
Mookie Betts, and notice how it's playing, right? It is not the full board. Still cool cards, but
Mm-hmm.
it's Casey Mize, rookie in the '92. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't see Casey Mize in the other one. Jacob DeGrom in the '92. Again, I think that's a '92.
Future Hall of Famer. There's another Yachty.
And then there is yep. So we got the full board to go
Mm.
along with.
Mm. It's pretty cool.
So if you're curious the difference in variation, there you go. This is obviously a rarer variation than this. So
Pretty cool.
yeah, that was a pretty decent hanger, I think, maybe. There was some cool stuff in there. Faux show. Faux show. Where is let's see, let's do this. Let's get to India. Where did the Yogi go? What did I do with him? There's Yogi. I don't know that Yogi will even sit on a stand. But we need some good luck charms out here. Let's
Yeah.
get the put the Yogi out there, and then let's see. We'll put that That Jonathan India is just too cool for school, though. We got to get that one somehow on there. Okay, now let's jump back because we had Gerald. Gerald, you are up, my friend. Now, if anybody is on deck, then and you did not hear the cards that were on the board here, and I'm gonna try to keep the focus. If the focus gets wonky, let me know. But
Looks fine right now.
hopefully the focus. Be nice if it would. Oh, okay. We're maybe we're auto focusing now. Maybe. But yeah, let me know if you're curious. He said let's go hoops with the right, so he wants to go Jordan hunting here and possibly Admiral hunting as well. He says go hoops right, so that's going to be the pack on the back. Here we go, man. Now the bad thing about this, I do not remember if these are Series 1 or Series 2. If these are Series 2, then potentially a David Robinson rookie hiding off in this thing. We'll see. If it is a Series 1, then that's obviously not going to be the case. So, but hopefully we can find
It's a
us a,
brick house.
yeah, Brickhowski. So hopefully we can find some Jordan, if nothing else. Man,
Yeah.
the cut doesn't look right on that, does it? It looks off. That line
A little close to the top there. Yeah.
looks a little close to the top. That's interesting. We gotta.
I'll be looking to see if they're all like that. That'll be interesting if they're all like that.
There we
Oh,
go. We got a Stockton in the All Star. Can't complain there. Dave Hoppin, Reggie Theus.
Reggie Theus. Wow.
There's
Hall
Larry
of Famer.
Brown. So seeing that that's Larry Brown, this should be
Mm-hmm.
Series 2 because I think the coaches are always in the Series 2. There is Woolridge.
Brando.
There's Holton Sigma.
Sigma. Yeah.
There's just a Hall of Famer. Got Mark Jackson. Yep, another coach. So this is Series 2. Mark McNamara, Tom Chambers. Man, we couldn't have got worse All Stars. Good Lord. Stockton was good. There's Thurl Bailey.
Bailey.
One more shot. Mitch Richmond.
Mitch Richmond. There we go.
And pretty sure that's a rookie. Jerome Lane is our last. Yes, that is. It's a Mitch Richmond rookie. So there we go.
That was Hall of Fame rookie.
So there we go. We pulled it out at the last minute. Let's put Mitch on the board here since we did get that. Whoa.
Rookie of the Year.
Yep.
And Hall of Fame rookie.
And Hall of Famer. Yeah.
He was good, boy.
All right.
Yeah.
So let's scroll up here. Now, are you guys sharing things out? Because if we can hit that 25, we're a long way away. But we've done it before. We hit 25 live viewers, we will do a giveaway. So Chris from the 740 is up next. If you're still here, Chris, chime in. Let us know what you want to rip. And then after Chris will be Smoking Spaceman. If he's still here, RTAC, and then Nathan. So Nathan says, you got any Wizards of the Coast Star Wars packs? No, do not.
Oh yeah, Chris going with a good one.
So Chris says he wants the 87. All right.
One of the best designs ever.
Left or right, or top or bottom? Either way, we know what you're talking about. Right, exactly. Yep. Spaceman says, watching on the phone, can't look anything up. Yeah, as far as like Hall of Famers. Hey, look at there. There's
gotcha.
Lance Clark. We've got somebody on the
What
Facebook side. What about, so that was a last minute thing, like, hey, I think I'll do the Facebook thing. Chris says left. That's going to be the pack on the top. We should all know what we're looking for here.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking for rookies of Bonds, Bo, and Larkin.
Yep.
We'll take a Canseco. We'll take a Nolan Ryan. We'll take a Mark McGuire because all of those are early year cards. So we'll take those
Bonds,
too.
Couple year old Bonds, a year
Let's
old.
Let's be honest. We will take any Hall of Famers.
Even though Bonds isn't, he should be and will be a Hall of Famer.
Right. So we got some busted up gum here.
Yeah, you do.
Unfortunately. Let's see. Flip this around. All right. Get the trash out of the way. So here we go. Got the memorabilia whatever
Love this
piece.
design. Love this
Here we
design.
go. Let's hope for something. So Ken Phelps leads us off. Bob McClure. I can actually read these, unlike the fucking night
Hmm.
2021. Like, man, some Expos leaders not looking good. Come on. Oh, we got an Astro. Nope. Got a
Not the right
Tony
one.
Walker, unfortunately. Got Rick Manny.
I
Got
agree, Kyle. Bonds was a Hall of Famer before he did roids. 100%.
Bruce Suter.
He had a couple good years. Jeff
Jeff
Russell. I remember Jeff
Russell.
Russell. He lived in my neighborhood.
Mike Heath. We got
Keith.
a Red Sox coming up, but it's Jeff Sellers. There's Oil
Oil
Can in the
can.
house.
Oil can.
Uh,
Daryl Evans. Okay.
Terrell Evans. Dang, thought maybe that might be a Ripken. Tom O'Malley. Got a Yankees. That's Joe
Oh,
Negro.
Necro. How about that? It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. Willie.
Willie Upshaw.
Rick
Rick
Aguilera.
Aguilera. And the gum completely
Luis
stuck.
Quinones.
Completely stuck to Luis there. So,
Yeah, broken
man,
duck.
that was how many cards are in that?
That was not.
17,
That
I
was
think.
not the greatest pull.
That was
Good job,
like
Chris.
17 and out. It's like, oh
Hmm.
my gosh, like
Good job, Chris.
that was terrible. But that's okay. You can't. We can't win them all, right? Unfortunately. Unfortunately. All right, let's do another one. Who was up? Smoking Spaceman, I think.
Don't get me
Smoking
long.
Spaceman, I think, was up next. Yep, he was. Artac on deck. Nathan
In the
after
hole.
that. So anybody new came in? No, I don't see anybody new just yet. So, Smoking
And if they
Spaceman,
have, they
you
hadn't said
are
anything. So if
up.
you're out there, say something.
Yeah, definitely. You got to say something in the chat if you want to get picked. What's interesting is, have you noticed that Kyle says eat the gum? We're gonna have to get a big hit to eat the gum, man. It's got to look
I was
good
gonna.
first of all, and then second of
Yeah.
all, we got to get a big hit. So the only thing with gum left is the 89. I think the 89. Yeah, the 89 football has gum, and the 89
89
baseball
baseball will. Yeah.
has gum. Um,
Yeah. The
it,
hockey won't. Probably
no,
not. No.
no, nothing else on the board has gum. Like
Okay.
nothing. So
I wasn't sure if the
smoking,
hockey would or not.
smoking space man has not said anything, but he did say he was on his
He's
phone.
too
He
busy
chimed,
smoking up in space.
apparently so. So we're gonna skip over smoking spaceman if you don't chime in here. Artac, you're up. Nathan, you're up after Artac. So Artac, if you're still out there, man, pick the rip. If Smoking Spaceman chimes in for some miracle of a reason before you, then we'll go with it. Otherwise, Artac, we calling your name, bro. Let's do this. We still got a lot of stuff to rip. A lot of stuff to rip.
Star Wars right.
Oh, Star Wars. He wants the right pack, which is the bottom, like here. All right. So, no shot at Hall of Famers with this, but
Smoking Spaceman says his didn't show up, but you'll be. I guess he could be next. I guess.
yeah, if you chime in, be ready, chime in this next time. What do you mean it did? Oh, this text didn't show the yeah, that may have been. Yeah, sometimes YouTube gets weird. What am I talking about? Sometime like it's always weird.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put it out there what you want, Spaceman, if you want, while we're ripping this, and then we'll get it next. Nathan, if you're still out there, you're up after smoking the Spaceman. So here we go with what was this? Rogue One? These are Rogue One. So we've got color variations here, a lot of cool stuff going on. With this, the base design is just this tan color that you're seeing here. Nothing special. Uh, hmm. I wonder where I can buy one of those, Trey.
Um.
I, I,
Hmm.
I need that in my life.
Hmm. I know somebody that could do that.
Right. Right? Maybe kind of like my Mandalorian rifle. Maybe I need to build one of those too.
I
Right?
think so. You could 3D print some of that, I bet.
Probably it would take forever, but
It would. Not saying
probably.
the whole thing, but yeah.
Yeah. So these are just again just base, and as you can see, ooh, that's
That's
cool.
kind of cool. I like that one.
Just scenes from the movie. That's kind of cool too.
It is.
And you can tell right away we're Empire guys.
Yes,
That's
yes, we are.
the cool ones. Everything we're saying cool is pretty much Empire, but it is what it is. That guy kind of looks like who's the actor? Like Ryan Gosling almost or something. All right, we're starting to get into some of the
Oh, that's a cool one.
special special cars and the colors. Yeah, Forrest Whitaker eye there.
Hmm.
So these right here, this will be a black border. Um, don't think they're not black border are not numbered, but that would be a black border. You can tell instead of the tan. Pretty interesting. We got our green border here. We've got some kind of propaganda piece of some sort. Got a stormtroopers. We've ripped quite a few of these Rogue One, and I don't think I've ever seen this one. That's
Mm-mm.
pretty neat. We've gotten a Darth Vader one. I think we got the Jen Urso, I think, at one time, and then we've got an artwork card
That's kind
behind
of
it.
cool.
That one is neat, even though
Collect
it's
all
re-
in line.
even though it's Rebel. You know, those are kind of neat. I'm sleeving the Stormtrooper, I think.
Smoking Spaceman says he's tried it 3 times. He's not really sure.
Use different words or something. There's something
Yeah.
that's blocking. Use different words. Make sure you're not doing caps. Speak in code and see if it goes through, or say something totally different.
Poke. There you go.
Poke.
He wants a Pokemon.
Okay. So you want the right or the left? Just do R or L if it causes you too much grief.
Left.
All right. So left is going to be. We're going to go Pokemon. All right. Let's see if we can get us a hologram. See if we can get one of them rare holograms like I got one time. What do you say? Right?
I think he said left, the red one.
Left. He wants the red. The
I
red
don't
ones.
know. They're both red. I don't know.
This one is more red
Maybe
at
the
the
one that
top.
says scarlet and violet.
He says red. Left. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, the
Well, to
red.
be honest, to be fair,
This
that
one
the Scarlet that was on the left, when it was in the background back there.
was it?
So,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what he wants.
Yeah, but in the back it would be right. So it would be on the bottom. So there we go. Nick says, I'm here. Well, you're in the line then behind Nathan. Uh, so, and we're up to 10 viewers. Remember, guys, share, share, share because at 25, we got a giveaway, and you don't want to miss that giveaway. I don't think you're going to want to miss that giveaway. There is something. I'll go ahead and give a sneak peek because we have to hit 25 before you get to see what the fuck I'm going to give away. Because
Yeah,
otherwise, I'm
that's
not
true.
going. That's cheating, right? But I will give you a hint that there is potentially uh, Star Wars related in there.
Hmm.
Not necessarily, but potentially, and that's the best hint I can give you. All right, let's go for Pokemon. I know nothing about Pokemon. If you're
I don't know.
Pokemon
I have
people,
no idea.
Pokemon. If you're a Pokemon type person out there, then
I
help
think
us
Kyle
out.
might know something about it. He was asking to do some Pokey earlier, so he might be a Pokey. I don't know. I have no idea.
So we've got I don't even know.
Kyle says he knows all about the Pokemon. So there you
Catodal. There's Catodal. All right, Kyle, you're our man then. There's Catodal. I do see some holographic stuff. Man, do you see the shining on
go.
that?
I
Anybody
do.
see the
Yeah.
shiny?
Yeah.
Oh, we might have like a full art rare card in this. Oh my goodness, that could be cool. We pulled one once upon a time that I sold on eBay for $300.
No kidding.
Yeah, it has happened. So here is a total, I guess, is I don't know. If they're not holograms and stuff, I have no idea. Magic Maggie
Magikarp.
Carp,
Magikarp.
Magic Carp. So it's a carp
Um,
that's magic. His special power is jump. How lame is that?
I didn't know that
Like,
carps could jump, but okay.
yeah, his special power is jump. So we got a
Guess
yellow
why he's
coming up.
magic.
Magnesmite, Electro
Magnetic
Ball.
switch.
Yeah,
Electro ball.
Electro
Nice
Ball.
electro ball.
So, so here we got energy switch. That's lame. Man, that fancy one. Is it in the back? Is it in the very back? It's not. So I'm gonna pull this
Hmm.
energy card to the front right quick.
You
That
gotta do
way
that one
that
last.
yeah, that way that one's last.
Gotcha.
Because that energy card, who gives a crap about that,
I
right?
don't know. That might be worth something. Who knows?
So there's a. It's
So
not.
let me
It's
ask you guys a question that are Pokemon like savants out there. Does a color mean anything or no? Like some are purple, some are blue, some are yellow. Does that mean anything?
I think that kind of I think there's something to do with like the rarity, but it's not like I don't think it's crazy or
Gotcha.
whatever.
Okay.
Like the crazy
I
will
have
be
no
like the
idea. So is Pokemon
hologram
like a
stuff.
game?
Yeah, I don't know how to
Okay. It
play
says
it, but
color
that's
is
why
power
you've
type.
got. Oh, okay. Well, there you go. And then you've got all these different specs and things on here too. I don't know how you play it.
Gotcha. Hey, I
Oh
have
man,
no idea either.
there's the judge. So
Water, fire, electric, psychic, etc. Gotcha. Okay.
judge, there is float Zale. We've got oh man, we've got a this is a hologram too. All right, hang on. Let me switch this over. Check this out. This is holographic. That is definitely holographic. And that is what is that? I can't read it because of the thing.
Tandemos? Tandemos?
Tan Tandemos.
Maybe? Maybe?
That is a holographic for sure. That one's cool. We're gonna put that one in a sleeve because it's a hologram. And we still got another hologram. That's one, and then we got one behind. Was it behind this one? Whoa, this one is two. Did we get three? Did we get three holograms in one pack? What? What? That's I don't think that's normal. I think like one, but three?
I wouldn't know.
What? What? Somebody tell me if that's normal or not. Toad School is this one. I think the other one is a full art because it looks crazy holographic. It may be a full art holographic. We'll see. Let's see. Let's put this in front of it. All right, here we go. It may just be a fancy one like those. Who knows? Here we go. What did we get? We're up to 14. We're pushing that 25 live viewers. Nathan says those two hollows just throwaways. So here we go with something that might be, not really. That definitely looks different. It's not a full art or anything, but it looks different. Arbovila,
Mm,
but it is definitely like way more reflective than these other ones were. Like a some type of a reverse hollow. I don't know.
no, no.
Oh, those are interesting. Yeah, those won't be throwaway at the very least. The grandbaby will get them.
There
So
you go.
so she would enjoy them. So if there's anything notable there, let me know out there in the chat. But as far as visually speaking, there's nothing like the black crazy full art hollow stuff like
Mm.
we have pulled before. And
I
those
got
are
a palate cleanser real quick if you got 2 seconds.
I absolutely have 2 seconds.
Some of my favorite things in the world back when I was a kid were the Garbage Pail Kids cards. Do they still
Yeah.
are they still around? Like, can you find those anywhere?
Oh
Are they
yeah.
worth anything?
Oh yeah. I've got some that
Yeah,
we
I
have
didn't know if
read
they were
on here
worth
before.
anything or not, man. I used
Oh
to
yeah.
love the Garbage
Oh
Pail
yeah.
Kids.
Oh yeah. They do Garbage Pail Kids and Tops still has the licensing on that.
Oh wow,
And
okay.
they do them in the Chrome. Um, yeah. Yep. Still got them. I got two or three boxes of them over there.
Yeah,
And I've
nice.
got some random packs that every now and then I throw in.
Hmm. Yeah, I used to love those things growing up.
Um, Sheep Eyres always likes to pick the Garbage Pail Kids
Oh man, if I
when
saw
she
some, I
shows
would
up.
definitely pick them because they're
Yeah,
hilarious.
yeah. When she shows up, she always
Mm.
likes to do that.
Showing my age, but you know what? I'm also showing my sense of humor as well. So,
Right,
Garbage
right.
Pail Kids, man, they're the greatest. Can you imagine
So,
being in that like room discussing like the names? Like, oh, and then
right.
deciding. So, does a name come first, and do they draw the design according to the name? Do they come up with a bunch of designs and came up with the name? Either way, it'd be fun. You know.
Yeah, right.
Sorry.
So Nick, oh, you're fine. Nick is up. We got up to about 14 or 15 out there on the live. I haven't seen it go to 25 yet, so we got close. You guys are trying. So Nick, you are up. By now you should know how to play. Or not Nick, Nathan is up.
Nathan. Nathan's up
Nathan
next.
is up and then Nick. Um by now you should know how to play this. So pick we got what? 4 on the board? We've got the 89 Bowman baseball, we've got the 1991
Mhm.
Skybox, we've got the 89 cello in the Tops football. We've got the 91 score hockey, and then we've got the 91-92 series one. Yeah, there's no Star Wars on the board, buddy. Those are the boxes. You don't get to pick the boxes. We just rip those so randomly. We're gonna rip those here in a little bit.
You got to pick
That
from the
we may
ones that are
after
like
the
in the front. You
yeah the packs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You guys pick the packs. Yeah,
know. Revenge of
May
the
the
Fifth, baby.
fourth card.
Revenge of the
Yep,
Fifth.
May
You
the
rebel
fifth.
scum.
He says go some tops football because there's not but
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So left or right or top or bottom, either way, or front or back. Nick, so Nick, the packs of cards. Here's the way it works. The packs of cards. You guys pick. You know what we rip when you're called on, and just let me know which pack that we need to rip next, and which one of those two is the lucky one. Is it the one on the top, bottom, the left, right, whatever that type
Well
of thing.
played. Well played, Nathan. You won the internet so far today.
He said he's a bottom, so he wants that one right
Hey,
there.
hey, you know, it's great to admit that.
Yeah. Now we got tons and tons of potential with Hall of Fame and Hall of Fame rookies in this, and we've ripped a lot of these. And man, I think maybe the only thing we've seen, we might have seen a Bruce Matthews, and we might have seen like a Chris Carter out of here. Would really like the Thurman Thomas. Would really like
Oh, yeah.
the Michael Urban. Really, 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 really.
Is that Icky
So
Woods in the back?
yeah, I think it is. And that might be an Icky Woods rookie. So we got gum in the middle of this. I'm gonna try to get the gum. That won't work. So what we'll do is we'll just flip that. And sadly, the gum has taken. Oh, this sucks. Dude, is that a different card or is that the Tim Brown rookie?
Oh no, no, it's okay. No, it's record breaker.
So it says it's a record breaker. I don't know. I don't know if that's a different card than a Tim Brown rookie, but if the gum is stuck like that to the Tim Brown rookie, that sucks.
Find
I
out.
think I
Tim
think
Brown rookie card tops, right?
yeah, number 2.
Yeah,
It's
that's not
number
the rookie card.
it's not. Oh, thank God.
No,
Thank God.
no, his
Oh,
rookie card is like him juking out. I think it's a
it's
Bronco
higher.
or
And it's
something.
higher. It's higher in the set. His rookie, when I
Hmm.
seen the number 2, I thought that's not it because
Yeah,
his rookie is higher up in the set.
yeah.
All right, so we've got our 1,000 yard club. Boom, which is John Stevens there. So that was we're not off to a very good start here.
The
We got
thousand yard club. That was back when a 1,000 yard club actually meant something. You
it
know.
right, right. So we've got our Vikings team card here. We have. Oh, these are going to be hard to read too. Golly,
Paul
these are going to
Gruber.
be.
I can just hold
Yeah.
to the camera. I can read them.
Yes, Paul. Can you? Okay.
Paul Gruber, Doug Smith.
Some of them, the coloring on the background is
Yeah,
tough.
Sheldon White, Tony Dorsett.
Nice. Wrong
Later
uniform.
on,
wrong
Yeah, it
uniform,
was later in
but
his career, but
yeah,
he's still a Hall of Famer.
yeah. Like if that was a Cowboys, like that'd be sweet.
Ooh,
Hey,
Hail Sons.
there's old Philly boy.
Burline. Wow.
There's Bo Burline, yeah.
Fred Marion, he was good for a while.
Fred Marion,
Hassan
Ron,
Jones.
Ron
Yeah.
Jones. Come on.
Ooh, Mark. I don't think Mark Clayton. I don't think Clayton's not a Hall of Famer, but
No, Clayton is not
he
all.
had a great couple years with Marino though.
It's John
John
Williams.
L. John L. Yeah,
Now, was it?
we're in Ricky Waters' number.
Yeah. It's Tom Newberry. Mike Tomzak.
Yeah. Mike Tomzak. Albert Bentley.
Albert drives a Bentley, or probably
Apparently.
did.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Where's Kyle? There you go, Kyle.
He's here. He's here. Icky
Not
Shuffle.
a not a Hall, but there is an Icky Woods rookie,
He's
baby.
one of the most infamous players ever.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the Icky Woods rookie, the Icky rookie. Kyle probably is doing a little dance over
He
that one.
knows who James Brooks is too, I
There's
guarantee it.
James, yeah, there's James Brooks. Joey Browner. Pete Holohan. Whoops. Isaac Holt. Gave that one away. Who was it? Oh, Jamie Morris. Man, none of the big ones. Clyde
Mm-mm.
Simmons. Tony Eason. Mike Wise. Some of these I can see now. Carl Mecklenburg. Bruce Hill. Michael Carter. Ron Carter. Keith
I hate
Miller.
to say it, but
Dang.
here's the thing.
Dang.
It's pretty bad when Icky's the best card of
The
the
best
pack.
card in the pack? Yeah.
Let's
That's
just be
bad.
honest.
That's
Well,
bad.
Tim Brown's probably the best card, but
Yeah, the Tim Brown probably would have been. I mean, that's still, first year card,
mhm.
Um, but yeah, that was not. But we've
Not
ripped
good.
several of those, and I just don't know. And those are not tampered with. Those, and the
Yeah.
reason I say those are not tampered with is I bought those in probably when they fucking came out, and I found them, and that was part of a bunch of stuff I found in storage. So
Yeah.
I know they haven't been tampered with.
You didn't buy them from some guy off eBay.
hmm Right. Yeah. No, I've had those for however many years now. I mean, they've been in my back closet or storage in my grandma and grandpa's house type
But
thing.
you've had possession of them since they were
But
new.
yeah,
Yeah.
but like I literally bought them, and they literally been no telling how many years they've been there. So who knows? Who knows? Icky, 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 icky shuffle. There we go. There we go. All right. Do we have anybody come in? Ripping for
I think
Rushman's.
Nick is the
Good.
next one.
Nick's up next, and
I
then
don't remember anybody else
Rippin.
coming in.
Rippin was out there. Ripping for Rushman's is out there.
Oh,
But
okay.
before we get to Nick, let's do this one because
Okay.
this one right here I've never seen before. And I happened to cross it in my stash, and I was like, "What in the world's this?" 2004. I had to look at it.
Motion cards.
I had to look at it to see. So
It could be interesting.
since we are May the 4th
Since people are celebrating the rebellion today, I guess
today,
we could do that.
7 trading cards, and this pack is not thick for 7 cards. I feel like it should be thicker than it is. That's what she said. But here we go with these, or at least they're not bricked up. So,
Oh, it's Nathan's anniversary. Happy anniversary, my man.
oh, that's awesome. Very
And
cool.
he's on here watching us rip cards.
Rip cards.
sad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Long live the Sith. Revenge of the Sith, baby. Revenge
Yeah.
of the Fifth tomorrow.
Yep.
What is that? Oh, Twin Terrors.
I have
Okay.
I have no idea. Oh, we got something weird there. I'm saving that. Let's move that to the back. Hey, look, it's Obi-Wan. Isn't that who that is?
I thought that was He-Man at first.
In the Clone Wars.
I
think that's
Power
Obi-Wan.
of Grayskull. I
think that's Kobe one.
have the power. Yeah, I don't know any of this stuff.
I don't either. I don't either. I have not watched Clone Wars, so I couldn't tell you. Okay, is something stuck or what's going on? All right, we got some stickage going. Oh, we got a cool card there too. Okay, we got some cool cards. They may be like one a pack, who knows? But
Oh, that's
there
kind
it
of cool.
is.
Ooh, that's pretty cool, actually.
That's kind of neat. Let's Clone Wars, Power of the Dark Side. Huh. That's kind of neat. I gotta say, that is kind of
That is
neat.
pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty
That's
cool.
kind of neat. And I just dropped the hollow, but that was our hologram card. That's cool.
Oh, snap.
If I can make it change for you here, I'll move it just right.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, you can see it.
cam- the camera's freaking out. It's like, what in the world are you doing to me? So that's our hologram card.
Yeah, that's pretty
Hmm.
sweet.
It's kind of transparent. It also smells weird. I know. I mean, you guys don't can't tell that through the screen, but
Is it a scratch and sniff?
right.
Or it just smells bad?
It just smells weird. I think it just smells weird. All right, so let's get
It's out there.
just because that's cool. We'll put that one up,
Yeah,
and
that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool one.
that, and then we'll put that up. And the rest of this, I don't care. We'll get rid of them. All right, cool.
It's been. Let's just be honest. It's a pretty tough night when that's the wall of fame tonight. Right now,
That is not a great wall of fame
it's not a
at
great
this
wall.
point. Now we haven't got into the boxes yet. I mean, we could
No,
grab
no,
the
no. I just said
themes.
so far,
We have
the
we
wall of fame.
have we have hit an auto in one of these bounty hunter blasters before.
Okay, all right, all right.
We have done that, and who knows, man? If we rip a Jaden Daniels rookie out of the football, that would
Yeah,
be that would save it too. So um,
smoking.
we've
Yes, it's two sided.
still a ways to go. Yeah, still a ways to go. So yeah, there's Viking Paradigm in the house. You'll be on the list to rip in a minute, Viking, if you hang around. So we got Nick now. Nick's up. And
I
Nick
believe.
knows the rules. We got four to choose from here, Nick. Nobody's touched the hockey, man. What in the
Because
world? Where's our?
no one knows anything about hockey.
Yeah, that's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, especially when you get into the Hall of Fames and some other stuff. I mean, there's a few. I did some. Usually, when I rip hockey, when we do like the uh, partial boxes and things like that,
Hmm.
I'll usually do a lot of homework, and I quickly forget it. But I usually do a lot of homework to try to figure out where the good rookies are and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So Nick is not saying anything. He may
but
be
he's
behind.
a hockey guy if he's around.
Yeah, he may be behind. Hadn't been that long ago. Hadn't been but 6 or 7 minutes since he chimed in. Viking, you're up on deck too. So if Nick doesn't chime in here in a second, we got some 9091 hockey. We got 9192 hockey, 9091 basketball, and we've
There's
got
Nick.
89. There he is. He said he wants
Pro
pro
set.
set. So top or bottom, left or right? Which one? Which one? Which way do we go? Where's the hotness? I don't know how much hotness can be in here. Maybe like a
What
Gretzky
year is this?
91, 92.
91, 92. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so I have no clue. Nick has Nick has
Left and right,
spoken,
buddy. Top or bottom?
but we don't know which way we're going. So left, right, top, bottom, front, back depends on how I hold them, I guess. Yeah, Smoking says hockey's always loaded with Hall of Fames when you're tracking them. Yeah, you usually um, when we play the Hall of Fame game, we're going to do a little something different tonight than the Hall of Fame game. But usually when we do the, he
Top.
says top. Usually when we do the Hall of Fame game, hockey usually just wrecks shop with the Hall of Famers. I don't know what it is, but
Is that because they allow like 20 Hall of Famers a year? I mean, I'm asking this. I don't know this to be
oh, I don't
serious.
know. Yeah, I
I
don't know.
don't know either.
Yeah, I don't know. So
They
here
might
we
just have a
go
lot of Hall of Famers every year.
with the Pro Set Hockey. So help us out, Nick, if you are a hockey guy. Uh, Hall of Famers, call them. Good rookies, call them. But there's Brent Suter. I can actually pronounce that. Rick Zombo,
Nice name.
right? Uh, Dalton Cole. So far, I've been able to read the names. There's Stephen Flynn. I'm sure that trend will not last. There's Patrick Sundstrom. That if that's not a pretty sure he's Hall of Fame, and
Oh, I can look it up. I have
if
no idea.
that's not a rookie, that may be a second year.
Patrick Sundstrom, Hall of
Scott
Fame.
Delaney. There's Petro Skriko. There's Mark
Patrick
Messier.
Sundstrom. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer.
May not be. There's Mark Messier. I may be thinking of another Sundstrom or
Messier's a
something.
Hall of Famer, obviously.
Messier is, yeah. That Messier may be the best one of the pack so far.
Yeah.
Vincent Rindo,
Window.
Kelly Miller. Any
That's my,
relation?
probably not. No. No, Millers don't play hockey.
Right. Well, that one does apparently, but
Apparently, it
Scott Stevens. We haven't got a whole lot of crazy names. No, there's Pat
must have been
LaFontaine.
the German Miller, not the Irish Miller. Pat
Right.
LaFontaine, that's a pretty good one.
That is, and look at there, another Mark Messier. Is that two in the same pack? Or
Show
is that a
enough
different
is.
one? That's like an all
It's a
star.
different. It's a different
That's like
picture, I think.
yeah, must be like a what's their all star game? Must be like their all star game or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that one's the same way. And
What's that little logo on the left, bottom left, above his
yeah,
name? Does it say like All Star Game or something? NHL All Star. Yep. Yep.
and then there's our propaganda. If you want to save 10% on one of these packs, there's your
Oh,
assuming that you had a time machine, you could cash that in. But what's really cool though that I've watched a lot of videos on it is for um people that are ripping like the older stuff. Like they'll have redemption cards in there, right? Where you get a
hmm.
card and you're supposed to send it into Tops and they send you whatever.
Yeah.
Tops will still honor those.
Yeah. Yeah. They sure will.
Not necessarily for what it was for because if it's 30 years
They'll
old
send you
or whatever the
something.
hell. But they'll send if you send it in, they use I see videos all the time where they get these care packages back with different things in there, which is really neat. So Viking out there, he says only cards I've collected like this are the Fleer Ultra Spider Man. Well, we're not collecting, we're ripping. So you're up. You get to pick what we rip into, and who knows, man? You may bring us good luck. You never know. So you're up, and then we're back around to Kyle. I think he says go NBA top. So we're going Jordan Hunting, Divock, Petrovic, rookies. What's the other rookies in this? I'll know them when I see them. I'll know
One
them
of
when
the
I
best
see them.
pure shooters ever.
I will know them when I see them. If I can get into them. Wait, he said top, right? He did say top.
He did NBA top.
Okay. Oh my God, these are the worst packs in the world to get into. By the way. All right, here we go. Hopefully, we got some fire going on. Kevin,
That's not a lot of fire right there. Now, Michael Cooper in the same picture might not be bad, but
you're right. Right.
Dell Eccles. Wow, this is not starting out good.
Man, come on. We got a lot of cards though. We got a lot of cards.
Oof, jeez.
This is not good. What did you do to us, Viking? Scott, there's Scott
Wow,
Cows,
this is not good. Wow,
Dirk
this
Smith.
is really bad.
Come on.
Uwe Blob. Wow.
This is maybe the most comical pack ever. Oh my
James
god.
Donaldson. Wow,
There's
I
not even
love
like
James
a
Donaldson.
there's not even like a good player of the time we've hit
No,
so far, right? Like
no.
the cameo of Coop was probably
Yeah,
the
that's the best thing. So, oh well, Mark Eaton.
eh,
Yeah.
Eaton's okay. Eaton's
I
okay.
mean, if he is the star of this pack, then Rick Mahorn. I mean, okay,
Maybe. Like
BJ. That's not bad. That's the best of the pack so far.
right.
Jim, jeez, this is terrible.
Kill us. You're killing
This
me.
is
You're killing me.
this is really
Killing me,
bad.
Smalls.
Oh, this is terrible. You
God,
got
it's
Hakeem's
killing.
backup with Carl Malone and then behind him. That's
Well, that's true. We got
you
Malone
better
on the
watch out. He might
card at least.
impregnate you. You know, Mark
Ah,
Jackson. There you go.
okay. So we got Oh, there we go.
Scotty.
Whew.
Oh,
Scotty
man.
saves it. Oh my
He
God.
saves it.
We got no Hall of Famers till Pippen, did we?
That was bad.
And there's no cards left
Mark
except for the one that was
Jackson
on the
should
back.
have been a Hall of Famer, but and maybe he will be one day.
So so I got something. I got something that you're talking about B.J. Armstrong.
But
I got something because we're gonna palate cleanser thing here real quick. I got something I want to show you or show everybody out there,
yeah,
and then also tell you about. So, in case you didn't know, when we talk about our giveaways and we talk about um, getting to, making sure you share this stream when we do these and get that live viewer count up to trigger the giveaway, sometimes we give away autographs. And just so happens,
BJ.
BJ Armstrong is in the prize vault.
Now, is
Not for
that
tonight.
one that you found, or is that one you sent off for?
This I acquired myself.
Nice,
So and that is a BJ Armstrong rookie, by the way.
nice.
And that was a BJ Armstrong rookie we just pulled too.
Hmm.
So but sometimes the giveaway, and you don't know the giveaway till we trigger it, but sometimes it is an autographed card.
Sometimes.
It does happen. But yeah, that's a cool one. All right. So Kyle is still out there. He is still with us.
Hmm.
He says he loves the throwback Mavs logo. Yeah, I do too.
Yeah,
I
me
do
too.
too. Yep, I would agree. I would agree. Kyle, you are up, my friend. Let's see, what do we got left? We got to do some Star
I
Wars.
lived 3 streets over from Rolando Blackman at one point.
Really?
I don't know if you know who remember who Rolando
Oh
Blackman
yeah.
was, but
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm surprised nobody's hit that 89 pack yet. Y'all are killing me. Kyle, you're up, man. You are up. Well, I'll tell you what. Yeah, go ahead. We'll finish out these packs so we can get into these boxes. Let's do it. You think so? You think we finish out the
I
packs and then
I think we finish out the packs and we have some fun ripping.
yeah, then we get into these boxes and see what we can find.
He said, "Give me the baseball." All right,
He wants the
89.
baseball.
We know what we're looking for. Just
Well,
saying.
yeah. Well, there's only two Hall of Fame rookies possible in the
Hmm.
Bowman. One is John Smoltz, and we could honestly care fucking less, because we want the kid.
We want the
We
kid.
we want Griffey Jr. and we have pulled him in '89 Bowman before, and maybe even more than once. So he says lucky
Lucky
left.
left. I hope it is. I hope it is.
So so we go, and he says left, which is going to be the top. Here we go. These have no name on the front, if you're not familiar with this design, which means that you kind of have to rely on, and there's the gum. That is, I am not even attempting, even if we pull a junior, that
I'm
gum
gonna
was
say, not
gross.
if you pull a junior, you wouldn't need it.
That gum's gross. Some of it I would. That has some brown stuff on it. Like, that ain't happening.
I've seen you
Like,
eat worse.
no. I love you, but, well, it's true. Like, I love y'all, but that ain't happening. Let's see. This way?
Oh snap! Was that Mick?
Yeah, but
I know it's a throwback, but it's a
that's
cool
the
card.
throwback send-in card. So
It's a really
that's
cool card, though.
actually, believe it or not, these actually for junk wax era cards and just insert mail-in things. believe it or not, these people like these, and you can get a
That's
buck
a
or
clean
something.
looking card right there.
Yeah, you can get a buck or something for that a lot of times, for sure. Let's throw him up here. He'll give us good luck.
I mean, that's the wall right there. I mean, I
Is
mean, it
a
sounds
Mick
bad, but
is a Mick and a Junior
ooh, wouldn't that be awesome? A couple
in the
center
same
fielders, all
pack
time center
in
fielders.
the same pack.
There's Rocket.
So yep, that is Clemens. So not bad, Mick and the Clemens. We have no idea who this is. Juan
Juan Nieves.
Nieves. Uh, hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know that one
Larry
either. Oh,
Sheets.
Larry Sheets. Wow.
That's Larry Sheets. Uh, Kurt somebody? Kurt Young. Is that
Is that
Tony
it's Tony
Fernandez?
Fernandez? Is what it looked
Yeah,
like. Yeah.
that was Tony
Can't
Fernandez.
tell by the autograph, but
Brian Harper. Hard to tell on that one. Oh man, I thought we had a Ripken there
yeah,
for a second, but we got Dave
Dave
Schmidt.
Schmidt.
Can actually read his autograph, unlike
Yeah.
most of them. Bert Blyleven? No, he's not old
No,
enough.
that is not a
Bill
Blyleven.
Schroeder. Bill Schroeder. I was reading and then I looked at the
Yeah.
picture and I'm like, there's no way. No way. There's Nelson Santavenia or something of that
Which they
nature.
loved him in Montreal with that name. The French speaking up there.
Alex Trevino. All right, we've got a weird card here. Oh, it's a Mel Stoudemire. All right, that's interesting. I know that this set has several cards like this. One of them has what uh, Billy Ripken and then Cal Jr. and Senior on it. I think.
Oh, cool.
Um, I don't know. I don't ever remember the Stoudemire. And then here was our who was this? Joey
Joey Meyer.
Meyer got completely destroyed with the
Yeah, you're not
really
missing out on
old,
everything.
crappy gum. All
Good
right.
job, Kyle. You're over 2 tonight, bud.
So we come all the way back to Kyle. We will have one more thing that you guys out there, somebody out there, will have a chance to rip. But we've got to pick this one. Who was it? Gerald? Is Gerald still with us? Gerald, I think, is next up on the list. I haven't seen anybody new come in.
Mm,
Uh, there's people definitely watching that are not chiming in. By the way, if you try to chime in, Smoking Spaceman had this issue earlier, and YouTube's not letting your chat come through. Try chatting something different. Put gibberish out there, just like anything, honestly. Let's see if Gerald is out there. If Gerald is not
Hockey's
here,
left. Well,
oh,
there
Gerald
you go.
was apparently out here. So there we go. It's easy when we've got the old timers that know how to play. Here we go.
That's it.
Hockey
That's
left.
it.
Hopefully Nick's out there because he's the hockey guru tonight, apparently, and he can help us. So there we go. Just the breaks is just watching. You're not winning anything. Just
You
the
just get to
breaks.
pick the cards, yeah.
And all you're doing is picking the cards.
See
There
some
we go.
Canadians
There's
cards. That goes
Zachary.
out.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go. Now we got people out there. We call them out and they start talking. That's nice. All right, here we go. Got Darren Puppy Dog there. Darren
Poopa?
Poopa. Darren Poopa. Poopa.
I'm sorry, it's an
Darren
unfortunate name.
Darren Poopa. Kind of looks like he
Of
Poopa.
course, he plays for Buffalo.
Oh my God. There's David Ellett. There is Rick Touche, I'm guessing. So far,
Just give a
both of the
guesses
hockey
there.
packs, I've been able to about halfway read the names. It's pretty awesome. There's Adam Oates. I don't know where Daryl Hall is at, but there's Adam
Yep.
Oates.
Yep. Bob
Bob
Beers.
Beers.
We're the
Oh,
best name ever. Bob
dude,
Beers.
Especially hockey, right? Bob Beers.
Yeah,
Beers.
that's awesome.
Beers.
Beers.
There's Rick Bennett. There is Shane Stevenson. Man, we just got some easy names.
Normal names. Jamie Leach. Yeah, that's
Jamie
easy.
Leach. Now we've got a draft pick here
Oh, a
Oh,
little Madonna. Is that
that
what the North
is
Stars back in the day?
that's an all rookie team, Madonna, man.
That's pretty sweet.
That's
With the
cool.
old Minnesota North Stars.
That's cool. Sergio Mamesso, baby. Luke Richardson, Stuart Gavin. Madonna probably the best out of that pack.
Oh, easily. Andrew Tuck's pretty
Dave,
good though.
yeah, Edgar Chuck. Yep. There's
There's a
Peter.
Canadians card.
Yep. Madoba. And here we
Alexi
go.
Kass.
Alexei Kasatonov or something. So there we go. I have no clue what we just looked at, with the exception of maybe two cards in that. So, yeah, yeah. So that concludes the pack portion. Now we got boxes we got to rip into. Now, before we get into it, I've got uh, obviously the Star Wars here. We're gonna rip. This is the Bounty Hunters. We have pulled an auto from one of these before. It has happened, and I think you're guaranteed a patch in this, if I recall. If I recall. So we got that. We got a rip. This one I'm looking forward to. I'm excited. Hopefully we can hit a Jaden Daniels rookie. But 24 Tops Chrome. Tops does not have licensing yet, so this is going to be a weird looking product. But um, excited to see Tops back in the football game. And then over here we've got 24 Tops Update, and we've got 24 Tops Stadium Club.
Mm,
Several
there you
rookies.
go.
The 24 cards was a pretty good rookie, pretty good, pretty salty rookie checklist for that. And one of you out there will get to pick which one of these boxes we rip. Right. So hang around for that. But for now, let's clean the board. That way we can redo everything with what we rip out of the boxes. So the board is clean, and get our stands out of the way for now. All right. Now, let's see. We're going to leave these over here. We're going to put these over here. And I will definitely need your help with modern
Yep.
football. But
Gotcha.
here's the thing about this Topps Chrome too. This is what caught my eye. This is what was interesting. This has retro players, or it should, out the wazoo.
Nice.
So uh, if we can't get a nice Jaden Daniels, that's really the only. I keep saying that, but that's really the only one. I know there's like a receiver for the Giants, a pretty
Mm-hmm.
good one, I think. And then
Mm-hmm.
there's um, but if we can't get any of those, then maybe, just maybe, we can get a really nice retro player. Some type of a numbered card or parallel or hell an auto. Oh my God!
You
What
had
if
a
we hit
couple
it?
receivers that were bad. Obviously, Malik Neighbors for the Giants, but you also have Marvin
Yep.
Harrison Jr. Was a good one.
Yep.
Has potential being a really good one. Brock Bow. Was Brock Bowers last year rookie? I want to say
I
that
don't
was his
know.
rookie. Let's see, Brock Bowers rookie.
Breaks out
Pretty
there.
sure
So
last year. I'm
pull a
pretty sure
nice.
last year was Brock Bowers rookie. He's a tight end for the Raiders. I'm pretty sure that was his rookie year last year. That'd be a good. He'll probably be
All
a
right.
pretty decent player.
Here we
All right,
go.
let's go
Not a
over it.
lot. One, two, three, four, five, seven. 7 packs. Only 4 cards per pack.
You know
So
the saddest thing about the
oh,
2025 cards when they come out next year?
mhm.
The most valuable one will be a fifth round pick in Shador Sanders. Isn't that sad?
Oh, possibly. Yeah. Yeah, possibly. All right, here we go. Only 4 cards, so this is not going to take long. These
Oh,
are
Richard
chrome.
Sherman. That's nice.
So these are chrome. So they're going to be
Mm,
chrome, except for when you get them in the
that's a
light,
future Hall of Famer
the
when
the
he's eligible.
refractors, the refractors will be color. Obviously, we're seeing some color here, but they'll be
Hmm.
refractors. They'll be weird looking, but all of them are going to be chrome. Here we go.
He'll be a Hall of Famer when his 5 years is up. Oh, obviously Bob Lilly, Hall of Famer.
So there we go in the pink. So
That's
we
pretty
did.
sweet right there.
So we do
Being
got
a
did get.
cowboy guy, that's pretty badass.
Yeah, we got some color there. That is the pink. I'm guessing that's a pink.
Ooh, J.J. Watt. Oh.
There's a JJ Watt in an all etch. That is an insert. And then
And then, well, I think Kyle might enjoy that one.
there is Chris Jenkins. So, all right, pack one down. I think we got some color. I don't think those all chrome teams. I don't think they're all pink. Somebody out there may know, but oh,
Oh,
there we
snap.
go. There we go. And we do have a refractor in this one. It looks like got some weird shine to this one if you can see it. But there's a Barry Sanders. So I'm sorry, but Barry goes on the board for sure. Who's
Arguably the GOAT. Arguably. He's in that conversation, right?
oh, definitely top three, top
Top
five for
three.
sure.
Yeah, top. I think he's top three.
So there's a
I
Kate.
think the top three in whatever order you want to put them. I think you got to go Barry Sanders, Walter Payton, and Jim Brown. Oh,
So there is a Kate Stover, and that is a, if you can see it, kind of sparkle. That is a refractor. I'm not sure what they call it. We got something behind it. What do we got? We got a
future
Jalen
star,
Wright,
Jalen Wright.
future star.
It's a cool
And
card.
we got an Ennis Rakestraw there. All right, 2 packs in. I haven't seen any numbers or anything crazy. Nathan says, Kate Stover, my boy. We got some cards stuck together here. Oh no, we don't either. We got something thick.
Oh,
Is it? Is it thick or is it
oh.
too stuck together?
It
That's a thick
looks
card.
thick to me.
That's a thick card. All right. Are we guaranteed something in this box? Hang
I
on.
don't know.
Hang on. Are we? Are we guaranteed? Does anybody know on Chrome? I don't see anything that says I'm guaranteed nothing. Collect all. We got a patch card, and that could be an autograph patch. Per box. One prismatic refractor. I don't see anything that would indicate a thick card. Okay. So, oh my God, and the card on the back. I just noticed the card on the back. Holy Moses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, we're going to save the thick one. And we got Terry Bradshaw. Look at here.
Okay, Bradshaw. Mhm.
And there is.
Oh, there
Boom.
you got your pick. You got
There
it.
is the Jaden Daniels rookie. There we
It's a pretty
go.
cool card too.
That was on the back. I was like, that's on the back of that. What the heck?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's sleeve Jaden Daniels and top load Jaden Daniels. So we're not fucking around with that card.
Nope, that's
I know there are people out there that are like, oh, it's trash. It's a base card. Screw you. It's getting a top loader. It's getting a top loader. Sorry. All right. We got the Jaden Daniels base there. And we're only 3 packs in. Okay, so whoa. So this is
it
that's
is a
crazy.
thick card.
It's a thick card. I don't all right. So there's Donnie Shale. I don't know who that is. So here we go. Thick card, Pittsburgh.
Oh, oh,
It's going to be a retro player,
oh.
and Pittsburgh had a hell of a defense with the retro players back in the day.
And number 10, that would be. I don't even know who number 10 for them is. Mason Rudolph, maybe?
Number 10, it is a patch. Rookie
Oh,
patch.
Roman
A
Wilson. I don't
Roman
know who
Wilson
Roman Wilson is.
rookie patch.
Okay.
Not numbered. Topps Chrome rookie relic. Now,
Okay.
that box did not say we were guaranteed. I must leave that
Yeah.
up. It did not say we were guaranteed a rookie relic or any type of a relic or autograph.
Okay.
So
All right.
that's pretty awesome. If that is indeed the case, that we weren't guaranteed it, that we got one
Right.
for sure. especially considering that we did get the Jaden Daniels
You
rookie
got, yeah, you're not
in the same
complaining, I don't
pack.
think.
In the same pack,
Right.
like
Yeah.
that's pretty awesome. So let me get this in a sleeve and in a thing, a ting. Let's get it in a ting. So I'm happy with that, and we
Yeah.
still got packs to go. So
Right.
wow, all right. You know what? I'm covering up Barry, and I don't feel good about covering up
I,
Barry,
I,
man.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I
Not
was
with a
thinking, why are you putting baby in the corner? You know?
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's not cover up Barry. Not yet. We may do it in a minute. We got Terry
Uh,
Bradshaw over here. I'm just gonna set him here. We're not gonna worry too much about it. All right, here we go. So, man,
what if you get
here
a
we
second
go.
Jaden rookie? Wouldn't that be kind of cool?
Well, we've in an insert or in a parallel. We certainly have a potential.
Oh, the smiling assassin, Steve Atwater.
There is Atwater. Yeah,
Oh, one of the best safeties ever, right there.
that is awesome. Yeah, that is an Atwater. We got some color. Nah, we got a insert. Looks like another all edge. Man, an all edge Jaden Daniels would be cool. There's
Yeah.
Atwater. I'll tell you. Ooh, there's Novacek
Ooh,
and the Sepia.
Novacek.
And that's in the Sepia. Check that out. That's in that.
You might be able to get that one signed.
May be able to do that. Yeah. For those that don't know, let me show you why Trey said that. Ah, do 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 do. There you go. That's why Trey said that. A Novacek rookie card, autographed in person, by the way. Yeah, he is on the board of one of the what state banks or credit unions or some shit here. A travesty. Talk about people not in the hall, I think. But,
yeah. No, he was definitely a damn good one.
you know.
But here's the thing: he wasn't flashy. He wasn't that
Oh, he
guy.
was not.
But it
He
was
was
also the
not.
same guy. If you had 3rd and 7 and you had to have it, that's who you went to every
He would
time.
he would do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Let's flip this over. We got who is that?
Eddie
Ellis George. Eddie
George.
George. Oh, Eddie George all edge.
Yeah, that's interesting.
And we got Polk. I can't read that. Jackson Polk? Joaquin Polk?
That's Jalen Pope.
Jalen Polk. Okay. Jalen Polk. All right. What do we got? 3 pack. Man, we still got 3 packs left.
From
It
the
feels like
halls of
we've been ripping this
Montevideo.
box forever. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. We got another Terry Bradshaw. Is that the same photo? It is. All right, we got another Terry Bradshaw. We've got some pink in here. Let's see who's on the back. Johnny Wilson
Don't know
on the
who that
back.
is. Another Terry. Same
Huh.
card, isn't it?
That is the same card. So we got two. We were into doubles. There is our pink. Should we go with this insert first,
Yeah,
or
do the insert. Oh,
let's do the
Tom
insert
Rathman.
first?
That's a pretty cool card. Rathman
That's
was
a
a beast,
chrome.
man.
Okay, so what this tells me is that this one we pulled earlier is indeed a parallel because notice one is
Yeah,
chrome, the other one is the pink.
yeah.
So that's good to
That's a cool
know.
card, though. I like Rathman. He was a good
That's
one back
good to
in the day.
know. All right, Bradshaw, we got a pink. Is it Jalen Daniels? That would
Oh,
be
that'd be
awesome.
cool. Huh?
No, definitely not going to be a Jaden Daniels.
Ugh,
Who do we got?
Jaworski. I'm
Roger
sorry.
Roger
I'm
Worthy
sorry. What
in
a
the
waste
pink.
of a card.
Ah, man,
Sorry, you
man.
Philly people, but
Like
ugh.
they're like, well, we gave you a fucking patch and a
Yeah,
Jaden
and
Daniels
a Jaden.
rookie.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what you greedy fuckers? What more you want? They're like, I hear
exactly.
you, I hear you. All right, let's see. We got a pretty chromed out looking something there. Let's move it to the back, and there's Rakestraw again. We seen Rakestraw earlier.
Yeah,
We've got Terrence Newman,
yeah.
Sean
Sean
Alexander, and
Alexander,
this to
he
say,
looked
oh, this
good.
is the throwback. So this next one is the throwback design. Here we go.
CJ
That's
Stroud.
CJ
That's a
Stroud,
2nd-year card. It's still probably a pretty good card.
second year in the throwback. I'm gonna sleeve that, I think. I don't know how rare the throwbacks are, but
Who's from Boone County, Kentucky? Kyle, I don't know who you're talking about.
all right. Last pack magic. Here we go.
Uh,
Eddie George, maybe? I don't know.
maybe.
Last pack magic.
Oh,
Well, there
Sean
is.
Alexander. He went to Alabama, I believe.
So we've got some
JJ.
color. We've got some green, it looks like. All right.
There's a
Let's go
Hall of Fame,
back
first ballot Hall of Famer right there when he gets eligible.
to Reek Smith.
Doing
We're going to save the green. St. Louis, we've got
it. Torrey Holt. Uh-uh.
Corey Holt. And we've got a green. Is the green numbered? I can't remember if the green's numbered or not. Ah, it's Philadelphia.
It's
If it's
kind
Ron
of.
Jaworski, I'm going to be mad, but it will be funny.
It is
Donovan
Donovan
McNabb.
McNabb.
Okay.
Okay. He wasn't terrible.
And it is numbered. There is the number.
126 of 128 of 199. Okay.
So we did get a numbered card. So we got some color. We got a numbered card. We've got a sepia. We got a patch. And we got a base. Jaden Daniels rookie.
Not
Can
a
we
bad,
complain?
not a bad. No, that's a
What
pretty
can
solid
we? I
box
don't think
there.
we can. I don't think we
Pretty
can
solid
complain.
box. Yeah,
That's like a $30 box. You can't complain too much about that.
that's pretty
Like,
solid box.
are you going to turn around and make any money immediately on that box? No, no, I
No,
don't.
Jaden
I don't
Daniels,
think so.
10 years from now might be worth
But
something.
like later down the road, maybe. And a lot of retros.
Yeah,
Really happy to
which
see
I
the
like. Yeah,
Atwater, and the Bradshaw,
Atwater's my favorite one, but him and Barry, obviously.
and Mr. Sanders back there. All right, but there's the two. I would say the two big ones, along with that numbered card, kind of, sorta.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely
Speaking
had
of,
worse boxes for sure.
oh yeah, yeah. All right, so we're gonna save the bounty hunters for last, it being May the 4th.
Hmm.
And here's what we're gonna do. So I've got. Let's see. We need to go make sure that we're dealing only in base cards here. So let's do this. We're going to use these, and you guys are going to get to pick which one of those other two boxes we rip. There we go. That's good enough. That will be good enough. All right. So I'll cut that, and we'll use the number of the card we cut. So give me a number out there, guys, if you want to pick which one of these two boxes we go for next. 24 Tops Update, 24 Stadium. Give me a number between 0 and 99, and it starts now. 99, not 999. Sorry. 99. 0 and 99. 0 and 99. The closest to the number we cut, we'll get to pick. We'll give it a couple minutes here. We've got the. Are we guaranteed? I think we're guaranteed. I think we're guaranteed something in this box, aren't we? Maybe not in 24.
Base card parallel, it said.
I don't think so. I don't think we're guaranteed in either one of these. Yeah, some parallels, of course, but as far as an auto or a
Oh, yeah.
relic, I don't think in either one of these we are. Now we did get. Where's it at? It's here somewhere. Speaking of, if I can find it, we did rip. See if I can find it real quick while we're waiting on everybody to put their 0 to 99 in. We ripped the first Stadium Club box we ripped on the channel. We pulled that right there,
Nice.
the red parallel Paul Skeens.
That's pretty sweet.
So
Cubbies whooped up on him this weekend.
that's what I heard. All right, so
I was really
uh,
hoping that he was going to pick 12 because we could have tied for the division lead had he won that game. He did.
all right, we are stopping it. There we go. And so here we go. Good luck to everybody. I am going to cut this, and the number is keep everything on camera. Number will be 83. 83 will be the number.
I saw 71 with Kyle.
So I see a 71. That's the highest. I don't see anybody above that.
No.
And so nobody else is above that. So Kyle gets to pick. So Kyle's got it, buddy. He says left. So you want the flagship, the Topps update, huh? I appreciate that, honestly, if that's what you want, because I do have that red parallel skeins with the stadium glove. So I'd much rather rip a skeins out of the flagship.
Yeah.
So let's do it, man.
2024 was a pretty solid rookie class, man.
Man, the Jacksons, right? Holiday,
Yeah.
Churio, and
hmm
who am I thinking? Who am I missing?
Kid from the Padres, Jackson, their
Merrill,
center
Jackson
fielder,
Merrill.
Merrill. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. And then Wyatt Langford, and
Yeah, it's a solid
man,
class, man.
yeah,
Really
yeah,
solid class.
yeah. And I love the design on these too. I love
Yeah.
the black and everything with the
Yeah, they
24
see it
design.
sounds about they see well if that makes sense to you.
Yeah, yeah. I really love the design, unlike the um, fucking 21 you made me open earlier.
Yeah, well,
You didn't know, and I didn't want to.
I didn't.
I didn't want to taint anything. So here we go. Hopefully,
He
Kyle.
said taint.
I didn't say taint. At least
He
I didn't
did
say
say taint.
moist. At least I didn't say moist. All right.
This is true.
All right. Here we
Showed.
go. 24 tops flagship. I don't even know which. There's cards twisted every which way. The very first card on the top is turned around. Usually, the card that's turned around is fancy or special. Um, and there's color in this, and there's just all types of stuff. So we're gonna flip this and see. That is a holiday. Mauricio Luciano. I
It's a
think that's what.
Marco Luciano. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what they call the holiday parallel. I don't see it numbered. Huh. Okay. So I think we were guaranteed a certain amount of those holiday parallels. So right out of the gate, we get one. That's interesting. All right. We got Oliver Dunn. We've got Mitch Spence. Both rookies, by the way. There's a Colton Cowser. That's not shabby. We've got Austin Martin. We've got Nelson
Nelson.
Velasquez. Man, we got turned around
Uh-oh.
cards here. There's
That's not bad.
Tyler Wade,
He's a good player. He's not gonna be famous or nothing.
Austin Martin. Is that Aaron Judge? That's
That's
Aaron
Rizzo.
Judge, right? Is it Rizzo?
That's Rizzo. Yeah.
New York Yankees. That's interesting.
It's Anthony Rizzo.
Yeah, Rizzo reaches a milestone. Okay, okay. Yeah, Judge hadn't been around long enough to do that yet, has he?
Shit. But he's pretty close already though.
He should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Freddie Fermin. Now we've got a sparkly green one. Let's save that and let's flip these around. Who we got? Anthony Volpe. I have no idea.
Interesting card.
I can't read it. Oh, Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
Okay.
It's a kind of cool card.
We have a green, fancy, all kind of speckles, tigers. Colt Keith. Okay.
It's a cool card though.
Rookie that is numbered. That's a Colt Keith rookie. Is it numbered? No, it just says tops. It's not numbered. Is the green numbered? I don't know. Not numbered. I don't think it's numbered. Oh, it is numbered. I see it. It's on the back. Hot damn. There we go. Numbered
There
at
you go.
4.99. Colt Keith.
There
Okay.
you go.
All right. Is that the first pack?
That was the first pack.
So we got a parallel and a numbered out of that. Wow. Wow. Okay. We got a blue in this one, but other than that, we don't got nothing. So here we go. Got a Landon Rupp, Jared Jones, Adam Brazier, Joey Ortiz, Cam Eden, and now sideways cards that I
Tony
hate.
Kemp.
Tony Kemp,
Profar. That's not bad.
Jerkson Profar, yeah. Ace Paxton, Cole Wynn. We've got an Orioles team card there. There's our blue. It is the Brewers. Let's jump this one around. We got Cole Reagans and Royce Lewis on Stars of the MLB. We got a blue. I don't. Is blue numbered? I don't know that blue is numbered. We got a Brewers. Who do we got? We've got Hobby Milner.
Don't know.
Hobby Wilmer, Milner on the blue. I don't see a number, but I don't think it is numbered. Man, 2 packs in. We
Nothing
need
special yet.
nothing crazy for sure. All right, nothing crazy, but we've got plenty more to rip. All right, we've got one right off the bat turned backwards. Is that going to be our weird holiday looking thing? It is. Trevor Williams on our holiday or whatever you call it. Max Schumann. Got another Orioles there. Cade Smith.
Oh,
Oh,
ho,
we got
ho,
an
ho.
Ellie.
The man, the myth.
I forgot about Ellie, man. Now,
Oh, how could you forget about Ellie?
now this is not well because Ellie is a Series 1, not an update. Or is it Series
Well,
2?
it's not his rookie, but it's still an Ellie.
It's a rookie debut. He's got a card before that,
Yeah.
but
Oh,
it's still an Ellie. You're
it's
right.
still an Ellie.
Jesse Chavez, Brandon
Is
Crawford,
Brandon Crawford still around? Jesus. He's been for 20 years, I bet.
Alex Spees, Adam Simber, Matt Brash. Oh, there's PCA. There's Pete Crow Armstrong.
Yeah, that's not a bad one.
Yeah, let's put him there for now. Stars of the MLB, Cody Bellinger and Gavin Williams. Now, this is a chrome. Notice that we got a chrome on the Gavin Williams on Stars of the MLB, and I have not been looking. Whoops, I have not been looking at those. So let's go back to these real quick. That's a tops. That's a regular tops. Okay, that's our first chrome Stars of the MLB. It's not a
There you
very
go.
good one. Could be a much better one. All right, let's. We need to move faster because Trey's falling asleep over
Oh,
here.
just need better
All right,
cards.
John Birdie, right? John Birdie. We've got Andrews. This we
But
go.
the Ellie
Tanner,
made up for it so far.
Andy Pages, Matt Nice, Luke Raleigh, David Peterson, boy, Tyler Black. There we go.
There
Jackson
you go.
Churio, and that is a true rookie. That is
That
not
is a good one right there.
a debut. That is a true rookie. It's
That's
a
a good one.
base. It's a base, but it's a true rookie. And Churio makes me kind of want a churro. All right, we've
Right?
got 89 design. It looks like here. It's just going to be cool. Who do we have here? Who is this?
I don't know.
Oh, there we go. Our Forsey Whitley, and on our 89 design, Francisco Alvarez on the 89 design. Those 89 in the chrome
Hmm.
looks so good. It looks so good. But
Uh-oh.
all right, we got another flipped around. I don't know what's up with all the flipped around. We got a weird looking card here.
Yeah, we do.
Too. Who's in our flip around? There we go. We got Max Meyer. Man, why couldn't those be like Ellie's or Skeens or uh,
Jack me off? Oh, it's Jack. I'm sorry. Yeah,
Jack
my bad.
Giloff? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Randy Rodriguez, Ellen Trejo, Tyler Nevin, nothing. Kowski, Mats, Cavelli. Here we go with an interesting one. Let him cook. Gavin Carter, rookie. That's an interesting one.
That's an interesting.
Jordan Alvarez, and we got Shota
Shota.
and a Maga,
He was good in the Japanese league.
rookie, and stars of the MLB. So we've already looked at those, right? I think
Yeah.
so. Two left. Man, come on. I like, come on. Hey, there's Cat in the house. What's up, Cat? I haven't been watching the counter there too much. Paul jumping in. Paul
There's
is
a
behind.
Jackson.
Paul is behind. There is a Jackson Holiday. Sure is. Now that is a rookie debut.
I'd say rookie debut.
Sadly, but well, we don't want to cover up Cheerio either. There we go. All right, Evan Carter, Rhea Singleton, Rogers, Rasco, Trevino, Can, Astros no hitter. That's a cool card, and here's why that's a cool card. Look at the way it goes over the logo.
Yeah.
That's just cool, or you know what I mean. The
The
words.
Astros. Yeah.
It just looks cool. Feltner. There's our Mets leaders. Stars in the MLB is Juan
Hey,
Soto
there's one. That's not a bad one.
in the Yankees uni, which kind of looks weird, right?
Right.
To me, it does. All right, last pack. We need some last pack magic here because this has not been a great box. I don't think it has been. All right, we've got one of our special cards and basically nothing else. So here we go with Robert Gasser, and that's exactly about what we got out of this box. Is a bunch of gas. So Josh Smith. I blame Kyle out there. Romy Gonzalez, Munoz, Barger, Stone, Chapman.
Geraldus Chapman's not a terrible card, but
Yep. Holderman, Ramos, Gill.
like for this pack, it's a good card. That's not
Yeah.
saying a lot, you know.
Alexander and who was that? I didn't even. Oh, it's
Rizzo.
Rizzo. Yeah, it's Rizzo. So yeah, that was not. Oh, I mean,
Got an Ellie out of the deal. You got you got a couple Jacksons. That's not. I mean,
like yeah, two of the three Jacksons, but you know this, of course, the holiday is the debut. Unfortunately, so is the
and so
so
is
is
the
the
Ellie,
so was the Ellie. But
but
then we
still
did
take
get
them.
this one was numbered, right?
Yes.
The Colt Keith was numbered. I thought it was. All right, I'll sleeve it real quick since it was numbered. The rest of this though, blech, blech, and
Those are bicycle spoke cards right there.
yeah, as expensive as the new stuff is, holy shit! I don't know. Hopefully, kids are not doing that with the new stuff because that box we just ripped was a $30 box. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
For those, and that back in the day, I mean, enough packs to make that many cards.
Yeah.
Like that's the packs we ripped earlier. That's what like maybe four, like
Mm,
maybe four
four,
packs, 5 packs
5 packs, I'd say closer. Yeah, 4 to 5.
at
Yeah.
what like 50 cents a pack back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day. Hell yeah.
So, and you're paying $30 plus for that shit nowadays. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kyle says bad luck. Yeah, Paul says I'm caught up now. It's good. He was
You
throwing
didn't
morning
miss
coos.
much, Paul.
Well, at 42, you wouldn't have got it anyway. So if it makes you feel
Yeah.
any better, so you would still been too far off. So here we go. This is what we came to do. May the 4th. Tomorrow is Revenge of the Sith. We are guaranteed a patch out of this. At least I'm pretty sure. I'm looking it over, trying to see if it says, but I think we are. But either way, we're ripping into it. So let's do this. We got color variations in this. I don't know that I've ever pulled a numbered card out of Star Wars Bounty Hunters, but
Yeah.
this is cool because um, if you're a Sith guy, if you're an Empire guy, Bounty Hunters are cool too. I think so. Should not be much in the way of rebel scum that we find in these packs. Hopefully, anyway, we're hoping. We're hoping. So I don't know if I'm able to tell by thickness or anything else. Like that might be an autograph there, and I mean not an autograph, but a relic. Now that I'm
Is thick?
feeling it,
Is it thicker or what?
it just feels a little thicker. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Let's save that just in case it is, and we'll start with this one. How many are in this? 6 cards per pack, so not much. Not much. It won't take us long to go through these. There is the Jabba,
Chamba.
the guy who likes to. There's a space slug. There's a there's a carbonite Han Solo. This is a blue parallel, and there's another blue parallel, and I can't pronounce the chick's name, but there you go. Here we've got Beard Mercenaries. Now that's an interesting one. I think that's a plain card. I don't think that's like a red parallel or a black parallel, is it? That could be a red parallel. It could be. Hmm. I don't know on these because I don't know. I don't know that I've ever seen those feared mercenary cards before. So who knows? Here we go. Let's see if we can get into these. All right, there is a good one. I
There's the
like
goat.
that one. I like that one.
Always
I
good for the
like
goat.
that one. Yeah, yeah. Gotta say, I like that one. Oh,
Oh,
look at there, right behind him too. How cool is that?
that's pretty cool.
That was pretty awesome. That's like a 1-2, like perfect 1-2 right there. Holy moly, that was awesome. There's Space Slug again, unfortunately. There's some dude, I don't know. There's some feared mercenaries again. Oh yeah, we got a gold. So apparently that red is, or yellow. It's Cad Bane. So apparently that red, wherever it was at, what did I do with it? That is actually a parallel, a red parallel. So there's our blues, our yellows, and our reds. There we go. All right. Here we go. Oh, talk about
That
the
is the
goat.
goat.
Talk about the goat, baby. We got a good board going up here now. I'm telling you. There we go. We got Vader, Django, and Boba. So there we go. All right. Seen that one earlier. Oh, look at there.
Oh, snap.
There's Boba in the
In
without
the
all of his
flesh, if
gear.
you will.
Without all of his gear.
Oh,
We
there's a
got
Han.
a now that is a colored, but that is not a carbonite version. So that's pretty cool. We
Yeah.
got both of the colored blue on the solos, and we got another green coming up. Moff Gideon there, and we've got a green. Oh, that's pretty
Well,
cool.
that's pretty sweet. Django.
Yeah,
Yep,
I'm not real
Django.
sure, but probably yeah, Django. Yep. Oh, that is a
That's pretty
green.
cool.
That's a green. Green is not numbered I don't see a number on the green, so let's see. That is a green. There we go. Oh, I've got tons of room on it. Oh man, we got a ton of packs. We gotta go faster, faster, faster.
That's what she said.
Warp speed, Mr. Sulu. Oh, that's the wrong franchise. I'm sorry.
Mm.
All right, here we go.
You would have gotten hurt if you were at Comic Con saying stuff like that.
I know. There's another Boba Fett,
That's a kind of cool one. I like that with the body armor on.
and there's a blue Cad Bane in the blue. There is. Can't remember his name, but that dude.
Yeah,
That is
he was the
so
one that
Jack,
was.
that's the
Kind of.
same actor. So this is the same actor, is it not? The what was it, the Russian guy or the Polish or the whatever from the Jack Reacher movie? Is that the same actor?
He looks like him, but I don't know if it.
You know the guy I'm talking about. I forgot what
No,
they
no, I know
called him
exactly who you're
now, but
talking about. The guy with like the glass eye and the reacher.
like no fingers and whatever,
Yeah,
and yeah,
yeah, I think it is the same guy. Let's just
yeah.
say that looks like him.
And then we've got a red
That's a
boba
pretty
there.
cool one.
Yeah, red or pink. Maybe that's pink. I don't know. It looks
Let's call
red.
it coral. Let's call it coral.
Coral. Yeah, it's a coral. I'm good with that. Whatever. Whatever. So let's see. We got anything of note? There's a solo to base. Yeah, we got a green Greedo. All right, here we go. Showdown. Showdown.
hmm I think we know how this ends up.
Yeah, Han shot first. Greedo's dead. Han shot first. Greedo's dead. Sorry. That's the way it happens. Be quicker, Greedo. That's all I can say. Here we
Aw,
go with there we go
Grogu.
with the baby. The baby. There's Bo-Katan and all the. There was no color on those feared mercenaries on that one. I think every pack's been colored except for that one. Hmm. Interesting. The is it a little bit space racist that the Greedo is green?
I was gonna say I didn't want to say anything, but I thought that was. I wonder if that was done on purpose.
That's. I think he might have to. Greedo might have a grievance with the NAACP or something over that.
Yeah, I
I,
guarantee
I
it.
think. I think so. Um,
That poor bastard.
oh, there is.
Oh,
There's
Chewy.
there's Chewie and there's
Lando.
Lando. Awesome. And Lando is blue. That's a blue
Yeah.
Lando. Nice. And we got our feared mercenaries. Oh man, these cards are jacked. Look at the corners on these. That's
Uh-oh, that's
terrible
not good.
quality
That's
control,
not
dude.
good.
Look at
That's
that.
bad. Yeah,
Look at
that's not
that.
good at all.
Like, oh my God, Tops. That's horrible quality control. Like these are you seen me open these. Brand new. Like I didn't beat them up or nothing. Corners on those are terrible. It's just those two cards. The rest were fine. That's terrible. All right, here we got I don't know who that is, to be honest with you,
Mhm.
but it kind of looks like Doogie Howser, but I don't know how that happened. But this is the I think right here. Hang on, hang tight. Let me go look at something. I think that's the auto we pulled. Was that chick? Was it?
I don't know. Don't get me lying.
Oh, it was. Check this out. So there's the auto we pulled.
Oh, nice.
If it'll focus. Why aren't you focusing? Camera, what's your problem? There is that maybe? Oh, there it is. Okay. That is the same chick. So
So that's the actress's name that she signed. That's kind of cool.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I had said earlier that we had pulled an auto out of one of
Mhm.
the classes before. So there's the proof that I did it. Bib Fortuna. And they're jacked up again. What is up with
Yeah, I
this?
don't
Look,
know.
look, Bib Fortuna's fine, right?
Yep.
It's fine. No problem. You get to these feared mercenaries. Look at they're jacked. Look at
So
this.
let me see that card on top. It was the same card, like the actual same card that was jacked up last deck. Also,
Was it?
yep, like it was her.
It was. It's Pocahontas.
Like I think all of her
That's
cards are
nuts.
jacked up. Maybe.
That's nuts, man. That's nuts. All right, here we go. Who's the armor?
Oh, the armor. That's a cool one.
That's a keyboard player guy. There's a
Han
solo.
shooting first again.
Yep, as always. It's High Singer in the blue. All right, we got different mercenaries here. Corners are fine.
Mm.
Oh, look at there.
Oh,
Some rebel scum.
nice.
There's some rebel scum, but we can give purple lightsaber man a pass.
Purple lightsaber is going to be all right.
Like, yeah, we can give Mace Windu a pass because he's got that fucking purple
Did you
lightsaber.
know what George Lucas had engraved on his lightsaber?
Uh-uh. There ain't no motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking
It
plane. That'd
said
be
it
hilarious.
said it said the motherfucker on it.
Oh, did it? Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, that's
That's
awesome.
awesome. That's awesome. That is awesome.
I thought that was Prince at first.
Right? Right?
I'm sorry. Tell me that doesn't look like Prince from
Kind
far
of,
away.
kind of does look like blur. Let's blur it a little bit.
Yeah,
We can
we
blur it.
can blur. It's Prince.
Blur it a little bit. That's blurry,
uh,
blurry prints. It's awesome.
Bird.
Oh man. Let's see. Nothing, nothing, really nothing. We got a red. Corners are kind of dinged on these too.
That's so weird.
On just on these though, so it's crazy.
Yeah,
Just on the
that's
mercenaries.
weird.
Need to do a
And it's not the colored mercenaries; it's just the base mercenaries. Isn't that weird?
well, this
Is
color
it? Is it jacked?
a little bit, but it's not bad.
Okay.
It's not bad. Oh, that's a sad picture.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know what I did with the red. Oh, the reds were over here, weren't they? All right, here we go. Last pack. I think if we have a patch, this is where the patch should be.
Yeah.
It's a thick. So fingers crossed. I think IG88. I think IG88. I think was the patch we got um, last time. There is the patch or whatever. So we'll save it. All right, we've already seen that one. All right, we got another blue. Blue is apparently the most common color, so that's good. Ooh, look at there. That's the
That's a
heavy
cool
gunner.
one. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a
that's
cool one.
that dude's pimp. Oh, that's a neat one too.
That's a cool one.
With both of them.
Yeah.
Uh, not yet. There is. Oh, we still got one more until we got our patch. So here we go with our patch. I don't know which way. I think it goes this way. Bounty Hunter. It's all gold looking.
Oh.
So
Oh.
there's our patch. Some weird dude. Oh man.
Mm.
Damn it. Damn it. It's a numbered patch. Holy shit. Look at this. Though it is a numbered. If it'll focus, focus. Focus. There we go. Come on. Look at there. I know you can't make it out because it won't focus right. Let's see. Let me see if I can. There we go.
16 of 25.
Out of 25. Out of
Yeah,
25. So if
that's
you're
good.
gonna get some goofy ass on a patch, getting a patch out of 25, only 25 of these exist. I'll take it.
Yeah. That probably paid for the box.
Like, I'll take it. um, like, would I have liked for it to have been a better patch? Yeah,
Well,
but
sure. Yeah.
but I will take that because the IG8888 we got, I don't think it was numbered.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was. Let me see. I
Mm.
wonder. I don't know if it's in here or somewhere else. Let me look and see. I don't think it is though. I don't know where that one's at. The IG88 patch we had. So, um, I don't know. Not real sure where it's at the moment. So it's got me wanting to check it now to make sure we
Right,
didn't overlook a number. But I'm
right.
pretty sure when I seen the gold on this, um, when I seen the gold on this, I was like, that's weird. That's different than the other patches I've seen. It's like that's got to be almost got to be numbered, which it
Yeah.
is. So hey, score, man. We got plenty of goats,
Mhm.
plenty of color, and plenty of other things.
Yeah.
So I never seen, unfortunately, the chat get to 25. So we'll save the giveaway for another night. Not a big deal. Um, what you got going on, Trey?
I got nothing. Armed Citizen Podcast Tuesday, 7 Central live over on the Ghost Tactical channel. I need to do a speed limit 155 podcast, get you guys on there. We talk cars, might even do a comfortably dumb podcast and talk music for a little bit. But I think more importantly, you and I need to do another guitar challenge.
Do a little challenge. Yeah,
I've been playing a lot of guitar lately. So
nice, nice. All right. Well, that's gonna do it, everybody. I don't know when we'll do another
Pete
one of
Rose for the
these.
Hall of Fame. I don't care if he's dead or not. Pete Rose for the Hall of Fame. Let's get
Yeah,
him in. Let's
always.
get him in.
Um, along with a lot of other people, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. But gotta get Pete in.
Pete needs in. Bo Jackson. I'm sorry. You're
Bo
gonna have
Jackson. I'm telling you, Barry Bonds and Roger Clemens were Hall of Famers before they wrote it up. Let's just be honest.
Mm-hmm. Yep. 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 100%. So yeah, I think the whatever the Writers Guild or the whoever the
Yeah.
fuck it
Let
is.
me ask you a question before we get out of here. I don't want to go too long 'cause I know that you want to do this, but do you think there will be a time that the steroid era guys will be included in the hall, or do you think they'll always be shunned out?
I
I think they need to be let in eventually, but I
I
don't know if they
think
will or not.
I think they will. I don't know if it'll be post mortem or whatever or
Yeah.
um. Yeah, I don't know about any of that, but
Yeah, I don't know. They should, but it is what it is.
yeah, no, I totally agree. That at this
Because
at this
baseball let it happen. Baseball wanted it to happen. So this was basically sanctioned steroids, at this
well,
point.
yeah, right, right. It's one of them things where I think after a certain length of time, I get it. Definitely not first ballot or whatever,
No, no, no.
but at a certain length of time, then probably so. And it's been
It's
like,
been a
man,
long time
how
now.
long have they? I'm trying to think how long they've been eligible, but for
Oh, they've been eligible probably for 10, 15 years, I bet. Some of
least
them have.
10. So I don't know. Maybe make it 20 years. You got to be eligible for 20 years if there was
Yeah,
controversy or something, and then after that.
yeah,
But you know as well as I do. That's why I said fuck the Writers Guild or whoever the
yeah,
fuck it is,
yeah.
because
Get the Veterans Committee on this.
like those are the fuckers. It's a popularity contest, bunch of
Yep,
bullshit when it comes to that. It's not doesn't really have to
yep.
do with who was great or great in their time or great at their
The
position or
Veterans Committee have always been really good about who they pick because they recognize they know who the talent was.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. Um, but that's always been the gripe with the Hall,
Hmm.
is in all the sports, honestly, is,
Yeah.
you got to be a media darling. And if you're not, then you're,
Yeah.
um,
I mean,
it,
you
it
got
just,
Dave Parker, CC Sabathia coming in, Billy Wagner coming in. The big one's obviously Ichiro.
mhm.
One dude left him off his ballot. How is Ichiro not unanimous? One dude left him off his
Mhm.
ballot. Isn't that crazy?
Right, right. I don't know.
You're gonna tell me there's a world where Billy Wagner is in the Hall of Fame and Rocket Clemens is not? Are you kidding me? Come on.
Right, right.
And no
Yeah,
offense to Billy Wagner, but let's go.
yeah, yeah. Like like you said, even pre steroid Rocket,
Yeah,
right?
he
Versus
was a Hall
Wagner.
of Famer.
Like
Absolutely.
it
He
ain't
already
even
won
fucking
three
close.
or four Cy Youngs by
Yeah,
then.
like it ain't even fucking close, even
Exactly.
without that. So like let's be real. And
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe one day.
Yeah.
Maybe,
Thanks for having
maybe.
me on, man. This was fun as always.
Yeah. Everybody else, thanks for hanging out too. And we are pulling the plug. Uh, have a good one.